welcome back to our channel. In today's video we are going to have a very close look into the forearm stand and what are the three major methods and principles you can use in order to joyfully master and safely master the forearm stand, Pincha Mayurasana. So after teaching more than 10 years on a very regular basis, I get a lot of feedback and reflection from my students. And in this video I will share with you one of the major things that help you to improve and to finally really own the forearm stand so you can include it into your practice and feel this elevating, empowering posture to the fullest.
Wow!
So the first thing, of course, get a nice warm-up with some sun salutation. Make sure your body is ready for specific inversion training. And number one thing that you really need to focus on is shoulder strength and shoulder openers. So I will give you now a few methods how to do that. And one of the most powerful one I want to share with you is the scapula push-up. So I show you how to do it. You get on the yoga mat. Of course, your joints and your wrist is already warm and ready. You perform your nice plank pose, draw the navel in, and then from here, lower your chest all the way, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then push. Remember, we have straight arms. We keep them straight, and we just lower from the shoulders, and we push from the shoulders. So that not only creates strength, but also we create a lot of body awareness and body control in the shoulder area, which is most important. If you want, you can as well do them with your breathing. So inhale when you lower, exhale when you press. Inhale, exhale when you press. This can be potentially already a demanding posture and drill training. If it's too much for the beginning and you feel like you're bending your arms or you don't really get the connection with your mind to your shoulders and muscles, then please, we're gonna lower one step and we do it in our four-legged stand. So from here, you're gonna inhale, lower, exhale, similar like cat-cow, but we focus more on the shoulder area. So this is a very powerful technique to create shoulder strength, but as well shoulder awareness and control. The second exercise I want to share here is the dolphin push-up. It's actually one of my favorite shoulder strength and openers, and therefore very potent, very powerful. And it basically already, you bring yourself to the forearm position, hands together, or you can as well lock your fingers in. And then lift your sit bones as if you would go to downward dog. Straighten the spine and with the forearms push into the ground. Very important. So it's an active press. And then inhale, look forward, lean forward. Exhale, press and stretch into the shoulders. So you really want to have this shoulder stretch here. Then inhale, exhale. Another deep breath in. Really good. And as you saw, I'm not just doing it once or twice. I'm doing it like 8 to 15 times. Make a break, you shake out your arms, and then you do it again. So if you want to go next level, extend your leg, look forward and do the same thing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So now with this leg elevated, it's already much more challenging, and therefore it helps you to build even more strength in the shoulders. Now let's go on to the second major thing that will help you to progress with the forearm stand, and that is kicking up. So eventually we will need to go upside down, and I call those Shakti jumps, and there are many different ways of doing them. Today we will go with a very simple one. Once again, forearms to the ground, hands together. Lift your sit bones, lift your left leg, look straight down. This is important. And then just little jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I suggest you count them. Start with maybe 3 jumps, take a moment, shake it out, return. 3, 4, 5 jumps, shake it out. Get your breath, let the blood flow down again, and repeat. So once you have mastered this little jump, now there is just practice, 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 and that's actually the third ingredient. You need to do it a lot of times. It's not enough to do it just once. It's not enough to do it twice. It's not enough to do it once in a while between your practice. You really need to focus and say, yes, the forearm stand for the next few weeks is my goal, so I dedicate some extra time. So let's repeat. Rule number 1, use shoulder strengtheners and shoulder openers, and there are a lot of them. Rule number 2, learn to safely jump and land. Jump and land. And rule number 3, do it every day. Every day 5 minutes will, I promise you, that will increase your ability and your skill level drastically, and you will definitely master it in a few weeks. One thing I still want to very strongly address here, and that's when you go upside down, and I see this many times, that my students, they try to overdo it and to push it too hard. So they're not fully ready, but they already go all the way up, and when they're here, they're like, they lose control. You know, I try to imitate it, but they just rush the process. And then you maybe collapse left or right, and that can be very scary, and maybe you get hurt, and then you will lose all the fun and all the joy, and maybe even not do it again. So, strong advice. Start slow, start safely, and when you jump, you know, do it in a way that you can slowly increase the confidence and the control. So maybe in the beginning, I just jump a little bit. Tap, tap. And then, okay, I feel confident, I go a little higher, and I land safely. And I go a little higher, and I land safely. So, and then by time, finally, you will go up, and you feel very confident, and you hold it as long as you want. Okay? So, this is 3 major steps of how to get into your forearm stand. And if you have any more questions or feedback, please write it down in the comment. And thank you for watching. Lots of joy, lots of dedication I wish you. And then see you in the next one.